Alrighty, so per the title, how to eat more food, boost your appetite, and what to eat when you're not hungry, but you gotta get a meal in, right? That guy let me through, thank you. Okay, let me tell you what to avoid first, right? And then I'll tell you why. Avoid vegetables, avoid anything with fiber, and avoid a lot of fats, right? What's going to happen is if your metabolism is already kind of slow, fats slow your metabolism down a little bit, fiber is pretty much halted. And the last thing you need when you're trying to rev things up is to slow it down, right? Think of your body like the engine in the car. If you're trying to waste gas, because that's really what you're trying to do, you're trying to burn through as much gas as you possibly can, which is the food we eat. Burn through as much gas as possible, as quickly as possible. You're going to put it in sport mode, you're going to slam on the gas, and you're not going to really touch the brakes. Because you're not going to burn gas, right? You're not going to burn fuel when you have things in there that's going to slow it down. You'll burn way more putting it in fucking sport mode and revving the engine. Even if you're not going anywhere. Foods like sugars and high glycemic carbs are going to rev things up, and lean protein. It'll rev it up really quickly, even if you're not going anywhere with it, you're not doing any cardio with it, you're not doing anything, to allow your body to burn it up so you're ready for that next meal. One thing I do want to preface with before I tell you about all the lean foods, and relax, I'm not going to go into a 5-minute thing about it, so you got to wait to figure it out, is the best time to have red meat, because that's a fat and a protein, right? Red meat or salmon, red tuna, things like that, is immediately before bed. Because you want your metabolism a little slower before bed. If you burn through everything you ate like this in, let's say, the first 2 hours of your sleep, and you're going to sleep for 8 hours, that's 6 hours you're fasted. That's 6 hours where, you weren't freaking anabolic, man. You don't want that. You want to be anabolic 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You want Santa Claus to look at you and peep in your bedroom while you're sleeping and say, damn, I'm giving him an extra gift just in case. And he's going to leave coal for you, if you were bad, in your charcoal grill and a steak there, So let's talk about the foods to boost your metabolism up. Lean proteins, white carbs. Stay away from the brown carbs, stay away from anything with fiber, like I said before, and stay away from a lot of fats. I'm not saying they're bad for you, although personally I don't think anybody should be eating vegetables, period. But, you've heard me go off on that more than once, that vegetables are bad for you. And I stand by that. It's not clickbait, I stand by that, man. So if you're thinking, oh no, I have 2 meals left for the day, and only, let's say, 4 hours to get them in, because things were a little tight, you were a little late on one of your meals, you got up too late, whatever it happened to be. Let's talk about your protein first, right? The best protein source you can have in that time, egg whites. Or like a white fish. But assuming you're in a rush that day, right? Egg whites. If you're going to drink the liquid egg whites too, that's perfect. Your body's going to break those things down so quickly that you'd be amazed. When you drink liquid egg whites, and you're putting lean protein into your body, metabolically speaking, with no fats to slow it down, it's kind of like you're throwing fuel on the fire, right? Your metabolic fire of your metabolism, you're throwing some gas on there, it's going to ignite it real quick. You'd be amazed after you drink, let's say 14 egg whites. That's what I drink, because that's 50 grams of protein. So if you're trying to aim for 25, let's say drink 7 egg whites. It'll be like a quarter of one of those big cartons, or half of one of the little cartons. Man, I'll tell you, there's nothing that's going to light up your metabolism that fast, and there's nothing that's going to metabolize that fast. Regardless of what I'm doing during the day, I start every day with, and you've heard me talk about this before, my first 2 meals are always 14 egg whites, 2 cups of white rice, and I'm also doing chocolate milk and those Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But that's just for extra calories for me. Now, that being said, the reason I do those two main foods first is because I want my body to absorb it immediately. So that gives me two super absorbable compounds. You have your protein, you have your amino acids, and you have the white rice. It's going to spike your glycemic index, shoot it up, the insulin's going to respond, it's going to pull everything right into the muscle. Without letting fiber slow it all down. That's the key. So when you're trying to get those extra meals in, egg whites are the best protein source in terms of speed. Not the best protein source in the world, but they're good. White fish is better, but it's not as fast as liquid egg whites. And then white rice. There is no carbohydrate on this planet besides pure sugar that's going to break down as fast as white rice will. And who knows? You might find that you like having those two staples in your diet because it allows you to get more food in you, get more meals in you through the day because you realize your appetite's faster, your metabolism's faster, you're hungry for more food. Meanwhile, you hit your macronutrients, right? You hit what you wanted to hit, but not at the cost of your appetite. You know, for me, egg whites are a big part of what I drink and what I eat throughout the day. It's crazy, and yeah, it's a little lazy, but it works. It works great for me. Egg whites and beef is pretty much the vast majority of my diet, aside from my carbohydrates, obviously, but that we're not counting that right now. But, man, that's it. You know, the last thing I'm going to say about jacking up your metabolism, though, is stay away from alcohol. Because when your liver is in a bit of a crisis mode, you're going to feel more nauseous a little bit. You're going to feel like your protein synthesis is down. Because when alcohol is in your body, it's trying to get rid of alcohol. It's trying to get rid of poison. It doesn't know, hey, let's absorb protein. It knows there's poison inside of us. Get it out. So all hands are on deck to get the poison out of you, not synthesize the protein from the egg whites you just drank. You know what I mean? But, you know, guys, that's about it. So, how do you really boost your metabolism up? What do you eat when you want it to be faster and get 2 extra meals in you real quick? And what should you avoid? Now you know. If you have any questions about specific foods, you're like, what about this, what about that, this, that, and the next thing, leave them in the comments. Let me know. I always get back to every comment left there, no matter what. I don't care if there's 700 of them. I'll get back to every single one. Matter of fact, I challenge you to share this video with your friends, have them leave comments, and see if I slip up, because I won't slip up. Have a great day, guys.